Well, the government still has 2020 vision in 2021. They're still targeting COVID zero, and they've now got there, as you can see from the data. But they haven't told us what the pathway is to open borders, which is what will really put Hong Kong back on track. And fiddling around with travel bubbles that may burst from time to time, particularly small ones like Singapore, isn't going to get us there. Don't forget the population of the two places combined is only about 12 million, or 0.15% of the global population. The other 99.8% is still outside that bubble. So bubbles aren't the way forward. But unfortunately, the Hong Kong government seems focused on opening the boundary with the mainland above all else. And that means that once we've done that, which will happen fairly soon, I would think, in the next couple of months, we will get a rebound in mainland tourists and retail in Hong Kong, but we'll be in a China bubble, a one-country bubble. And then we will be driven on our international borders by what China decides to do. When they are ready to open the international border to the mainland, then our international border will also open. So the Hong Kong government can't currently offer the main incentive it should be offering, which is quarantine-free travel for vaccinated people, to allow not just residents but relatives and overseas travellers to come into Hong Kong without quarantine as long as they are vaccinated. So given the very low rate of infection and the small but real risk of side effects, people are saying, what's the rush? There's no great rush to get vaccinated. Employers are pushing a bit. The government has been leaning on employers to try to offer days off or even bonus pay for people who are vaccinated. But that will be a fairly slow take-up. And in any case, I don't think after that the Hong Kong government will open the international border, because they'll still be looking over their shoulder and waiting for China to make that call.
So you're saying a lot of this is up to China. We've seen increasing oversight by China in other areas as well. The national security law, we're almost 1 year into that. That started on July 1st of last year. The electoral reform changes that are currently underway. Now, all of this, some of it has impacted us in the Heritage Foundation, for example, removing Hong Kong from its economic freedom list. What is this doing to Hong Kong as a place to do business, as a financial center?
Well, it's very damaging to our image, obviously. The perception of Hong Kong as a place where you can speak freely about pretty much anything has gone. Sitting here in Hong Kong, there are lots of things I can no longer say, even if I think about them. We hope that perhaps after a period of stability, that some boundaries will be defined more clearly, and we can still get on with the investment side of things, business side of things. There's pressure on employers to vet out. It's like inverse McCarthyism. You're looking for loyalty to the country and the party, rather than whereas in the McCarthy era they were trying to root out communists in America. The civil service have all been required to take oaths of allegiance, and that may even push out to government agencies and things that you might think are quite independent at some point, like this, say the SFC, the Securities and Futures Commission. Will they at some point be required to get all their staff to take oaths? We don't know yet, but certainly it's a changed situation to 2018, and we're still coming to terms with the new Hong Kong under that framework. The so-called improvements to the election system basically lock it down and make it totally controlled by the mainland.